everyone, this is Slava from Kitchen Garden Therapy, and today I would like to share with you what's happening in my indoor seedling garden, what seeds have already sprouted and growing for the upcoming season, and what varieties I'm going to grow. So first, let me show you what I'm most excited about. I've seen people growing cucumbers indoors, and I decided to give it a try as well. So this year I am trying this variety called Quick Snack. It's a dwarf variety of a cucumber. It can be grown indoors in pots. So this is how my cucumbers look so far. And I'm trying two methods of growing them, one in soil and the other one hydroponically. So these ones I planted on February 7, and I planted a dry seed without soaking, and this is how they look so far. They're starting to grow side shoots, as you can see over here. They're growing really nice and the leaves are healthy. So these seedlings are about a month old and I'm satisfied with the way they are growing. Let me also share with you the other ones that I started hydroponically, just so you can see the difference. These hydroponic cucumbers is the same variety, Quick Snack, and I started them in a tiny rock wall like this. I placed the seed in there, and then once it started growing big and I started seeing roots from the bottom, I inserted this thing with my cucumber into a larger rock wall, as you can see in here. So now it's going to grow like this under the lights, and hopefully I'll have cucumbers growing hydroponically as well. I'm excited to try both ways, in soil and hydroponic, and see which one grows and produces more. Let me also share with you how my eggplants and peppers are doing. Some of them are really big and some are still tiny. So over here on the top shelf, I have larger eggplants. There's different varieties. There's white eggplant, red one. It's called either Rodonta, Italian red, or some people and some catalogs have it as Turkish orange. Well, I got it from Baker Creek and it's called Rodonta red eggplant over there. So that's how I name it. In the back over there, I have orange sun pepper, shishito pepper, pepperoncini, and then in the bottom over here I have more peppers. I have fireworks, Hungarian, red cherry, paprika, and cayenne pepper. Also, I'm doing an experiment. I'm trying out these window box tomatoes. These are dwarf tomatoes that don't grow big, and I planted them in this window box pot container. I planted 4 tomatoes. They look really healthy. They have nice healthy stems, and so far they're developing good. We'll see how they are going to grow. I have more peppers in here. There's banana pepper, there's more shishito and cayenne. There's some chocolate pepper in here, also pepperoncini. And I just recently transplanted them in these larger cells. First, I start my seeds in tiny cells like this. And then when I start seeing the roots coming from the bottom, I'm up potting them. Well, these are still small. They can stay here for another couple of weeks. These are my petunias. This is pink celery. Just look how cute it is. It already has that pink color on the stem. I don't know if it's visible, but if you can, I'll put it closer to the camera. It has that pink color. It's so cute. And also I have Malabar spinach in here. Just look at it. It's red Malabar spinach. I need to also pot them soon. But another week or two, they can grow. You can already see that the Malabar spinach is starting to grow the main stem. These over here definitely need up potting. Some of these tomatoes are just way too big. I also have tomatillo in there, and tamarillo, and what is this? This is ground cherry, some dwarf tomatoes over here. You can see the dwarf ones and these were planted at the same time, but these are so big and these are tiny. Also have some Tabasco, habanero, and some other hot peppers in here in this tomato jungle. Well, soon I'll take care of them. And I have more eggplants over here. So I planted some frog eggplant, some black beauty, some diamond. Some of them are growing nice and have large leaves already, and some are staying tiny, but that's okay. I hope they will catch up. So these plants I have growing under the lights here in warmth, and then I have another section in the house where I am transitioning my seedlings. So let me take you there and show what I have growing over there. So this is my family room where I don't have growing lights anymore, but I have a lot of windows here, so I keep some of my seedlings in here. First, I took a bunch of lettuces, spinach, and cabbages in here. They are ready to be taken outside and planted in ground. You can see they are about the size to be planted outdoors. These are all of my broccolis and cabbages and stuff like that. There's more over there on top. There's Swiss chard in there. There's some over here also, and in the bottom. And I also have a lot of pansies in here as well, which are growing nice. Some of them they look like they're going to bloom soon. So this week I'm planning to start taking my indoor seedlings that have been in this room, hardening them off outside. As you can see, we don't have snow anymore. The snow melted. I do have a few winter sown containers. Those are all of my winter sown totes, and I already have some of the plants sprouting in there, but I'll make a separate video about that. But now I want to show you what's happening on these shelves. So those tomatoes that were too big to stay upstairs under the lights, I had to bring them here. And also I have a few hydroponic tomatoes in here that are already starting to put some fruit for me, and they are blooming heavily as well. So here on top of my plant rack, I have a ton of cabbages that I was showing you, Swiss chard, and then all the way on the top, I have to use a stool to get here. I have peas sprouting. So this is the dwarf variety of peas, and that's the hanging basket peas. And then there is another variety over there. So as you can see, all of my peas is ready to be transplanted outdoors. And I'm just waiting on the weather to get a little bit better so I can go there and actually do some planting. We had snow yesterday on the ground, so I hope that this week there'll be no more snow. Also remember my mixed planters where I had bare root strawberries planted. Here's another one. Some onions and pansies. Well, you can see that so far they're growing well. Pansies are starting to bush up. Green onion needs to be harvested, obviously, because it's getting out of control, and the strawberries are doing fine so far, so I'm hopeful